In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect GrandMA3 to Syncronorm Depence. This will work for both R3 and R4 software series. Let's get started. First, we're going to download our GrandMA3 VizKey software. I'm using software series 2.2.5.0, so I'm going to download this one. Once you've got that downloaded, we're actually going to move it into a new file path. We're moving it to program data / MALighting technology / installation packages, or to the MA folder on your USB flash drive. Once that's moved, before we open Depence, let's go ahead and make sure that both the VizKey and our Depence dongle are connected to our computer that we're going to be using for visualization. Now that we've got Depence open, let's go ahead and begin making the changes we need in our settings. We'll start with clicking on Settings and going to Network Settings. And in this pop-up, we want to make sure on this VizKey line right here that the IP address that's in for this VizKey is the same IP address or the same IP range that we'll be using for our GrandMA3 session. We'll also need to make sure that the checkbox over here is checked for enabled, and then we'll press OK. You will get a pop-up that says you need to restart the software to apply the changes. We're going to finish making the changes first, and then we'll restart the software. Next, we're going to go back to Settings, go to Application Settings, and click on MA VizKey. In the custom path box next to choose DLL, we're going to choose this drop down and select the software that we download, the VizKey software that we downloaded earlier and moved into the correct file path. If you're using a computer for your visualizer that does not have anything GrandMA3 on it, you haven't downloaded any VizKey software or MA3 anything, then what you'll need to do is actually use this Use Updater option after you've connected Depence to MA3 over network. That will allow you then to update the software for the VizKey through Depence from MA3. That'll all be a separate video, and I'll walk you through it. Once we've got these changes made, we'll press OK. We'll see the same restart pop up. We'll hit OK again. Next, we'll go ahead and open either a show file that we already have or select New Project. Once your show file is open, we'll move over to this Hardware tab. We'll press on this plus button right here and select VizKey, hit OK. Then we'll go over to this VizKey input and select the checkbox. This basically enables the VizKey to connect with Depence. You'll probably hear a little ding through your computer, and you'll see that kind of universe grid. You may see it start flashing or cycling through. That's just basically showing you that the VizKey and Depence are now connected and communicating with each other. We're now done with everything we need to do on the Depence side of things, so we'll go ahead and close the program and then restart it, as well as go ahead and open MA3. Now that we've got GrandMA3 open, let's go ahead and go to our network settings. Let's make sure that our MANet interface is under the same IP address or the same IP range as the one we set in Depence. And there we go. Now that we have selected that IP range, you'll see that Depence is actually showing up as Viz plus dongle under the type under network node. So basically, once we create our session, yep, there we go. It looks like everything's connected. We'll go ahead and check Depence after I get something pushing to it. Now we've got Depence connected to MA3. It does look like there are some corrections that would need to be made with some pan tilt, maybe some address stuff. I'm not entirely sure, but that could all be found with some digging. But that is how you connect GrandMA3 to Syncronorm Depence.